Hello everyone! Welcome to my first YouTube video. In a long while, that is. Here's a short introduction. My name is Kiana, but you can just call me Poki. I'm an artist from the tiny island of Guam. I have been drawing all my life, and I love everything art, especially if it's cute and colorful. I started this channel to show my art process and to talk about my art journey, as well as talk about my own personal life excursions. Anyways, I'm excited to start this venture and looking forward to interacting with other artists. But feel free to chat with me even if you're not an artist. For my first video, I'm going to be coloring a Pokemon Cafe inspired illustration I drew based on the actual Pokemon Cafe in Japan. I visited Japan recently, and me and my friends went to the Pokemon Cafe in Shinsaibashi, Osaka. We had plans to visit the Pokemon Center on the same day we arrived in Japan. I remember being up early in the morning getting ready to head to the airport, and my friend announced in our group chat that she had managed to get reservations for the Pokemon Cafe. I got so excited after that, and it was such a fun experience. So I had the idea to draw the most recent starters at the Pokemon Cafe, dining in and being served by Chef Pikachu and Server Pikachu. At the entrance of the cafe, they had a statue of two Pikachus, one dressed as a chef and the other as a server, with the giant words Pokemon Cafe in front of them. And inside they had Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley sitting on top of individual tables. Me and my friends sat together near a small family with a small child. I had brought my emotional spark magic card with me to our trip just to bring it to the Pokemon Cafe. Yes, I call it my emotional spark magic card because it supports me emotionally and mentally. It just makes me happy. Anyways, so the child looked at it and immediately said, "Clicking!" which is the Japanese name for Magikarp. It was so cute. The kid looked happy to see my Magikarp. Going to see a couple of the dishes on this illustration that the Pokemon Cafe had available. My husband had ordered the Pikachu curry, and we ordered some soda floats as well. The curry was actually good. We also had this really cute parfait. Before we had gone to the Pokemon Cafe, we were at our Airbnb resting for a bit, and I had taken a short nap. I was still slightly groggy when we arrived at the Pokemon Cafe, so it was difficult to finish the food and drinks we had. At the end of our visit, there was a cute performance being done by one of the employees. A giant Pikachu had appeared and was dancing. Of course, they were speaking in Japanese, so I couldn't understand what was being said. It was an entertaining performance nonetheless. I'll show a short video of it at the end of this video. Don't mind my finger being blue. I had to refill ink on one of my markers, and needless to say I spilled some all over my finger. I washed them immediately after spilling them, but these things are hard to wash off once they get on your skin. When the cafe performance concluded, most people were already done eating and it was time to leave. A line was forming in front of the registers, so I immediately went to the merchandise section and grabbed what I was looking forward to purchasing. It was a goal of mine to get this no matter what. So I grabbed the Sinisty teacup and waited in line to pay for it. Eventually, towards the end of our trip, I went back to the Pokemon Cafe to also get the Sinistcha cup. These are so cute, and I love them. Some of these markers I've had for a while, so they're quite old, and I'm surprised how well some of them are still working, honestly. While already coloring, I just noticed I didn't even draw anything on the Serve Pikachu's plate. Talk about serving air for dessert. So to fill the tray, I just drew a croissant. No, the Pokemon Cafe doesn't have croissants on their menu. So if some parts of the video sound like a different pitch, sorry about that. I only just realized that there's a voiceover option for this program that I'm using, and I had recorded a couple of these audio that's on the video outside of the program, so yeah, you might notice a difference in pitch. Hopefully it's not too much a bother. So if anyone watching this is planning to go to Japan soon and would like to visit a Pokemon Cafe, be aware that it's by reservation only and it's quite difficult to get one, especially if you're planning to go in as a group. We got lucky to get a reservation on the same day because some people do cancel reservations last minute. So my suggestion would be to book as early as you can and hope that you're lucky because it's quite competitive to even get a reservation. If you couldn't get a reservation in time, you can try your luck on the day of and hope somebody canceled theirs. I can't even remember what was the previous games that these newest starters came from, but let me know in the comments below which is your favorite starter. Do you like Sprigatito, or Quaxley, or Fuecoco? I think for me, I like Fuecoco, just because it's kind of based off of a hot pepper, and where I'm from, hot peppers is widely used. A lot of people here love spicy food, so. And I think Fuecoco is just cute in general. He needs a lot more loving. I know Sprigatito is probably the most popular out of the 3 starters. And Sprigatito's cute. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. But yeah, Team Fuecoco! Okay, we're getting to this part of the video where I'm coloring the table. So my initial idea was to color this table like brown, same color as a generic wooden table, because those were the color tables that the Pokemon Cafe had. But I was kind of thinking to myself, that seems kind of boring. I want to do more. I want to put more colors to my artwork, so I did some browsing and I realized the shape of an orange berry is like almost a complete round shape. So I decided, oh, I can make this table look like an oranberry. So yeah, that was my inspiration. So my favorite Pokemon type is actually the Ghost type. So you'll see here Sinistee and Poltergeist on my illustration. Because I just had to have a Ghost type Pokemon in there. And you can find Sinistee and Poltergeist as ceramics at the Pokemon Cafe. So I figured it's a good excuse to include them because they are in the Pokemon Cafe. And yeah, I just really enjoy Ghost type Pokemon. Hey, since we're at this part of the video, let me show off my fine china. Aren't they cute? Oh my god. So there's a Gengar drink at the Pokemon Cafe. I believe it's called Gengar's Confused Ray Smoothie or something like that. Anyways, it was cute. I probably would have ordered it, but it's a great flavored drink, and I generally don't like great flavored drinks or just great flavored food in general. Like if it's artificial grapes, I don't like it. I like real grapes though. There's just such a huge difference with the artificial grape and real grapes. I don't know why. But yeah, anyways, I would have ordered the Gengar drink just because I like Gengar. But because it's grape, nah. So here is my final illustration. I hope you guys enjoyed my coloring process. And thank you for sticking around until the end. Again, so thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Now here's some pictures I took at the Pokemon Cafe. And here's the food I ate. And over here, you will see my emotional spark Magikarp awing at one of my friend's Appleton drink. So now I'm going to show a short clip of the little performance we watched at the Pokemon Cafe. I will be censoring out people's faces on this clip for their privacy, so don't mind the little cover-ups I put. Thank you guys again for watching my video. Bye!
今の間にプラス機能、ライト機能、オフになっているか、今一度ご確認をお願いいたします。さて、変態の角度、いかわって、もう皆さん、どんなポケモンがやってきたかお分かりですよね。私のゲームの合図に合わせて、ポケモンゲーム一緒に